Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In on my crackhead update. I was sitting here on my laptop doing something. I kept hearing the door rattling. I know if maintenance is at your door, they'll knock. And if they need to fix something, and I kept hearing the door rattling, somebody trying to unlock the door. So I look through the peephole, and I don't see no one. The peephole is about 5 feet high. And I opened the door. It was this lady with a key, like she's trying to unlock the door. So I asked her, I said, "What do you want?" She said, "Oh, excuse me, I'm at the wrong apartment. I live on the 4th floor." Lady, you have not got confused. This is the 1st floor. This is the ground floor. How you hell you get confused with the ground floor and the 1st floor? You know you ain't got on the elevator and you ain't walked up the stairs. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I told her, I said, "Lady, you can easily get hurt." I said, "If my door would have been unlocked and you just would have walked in, I wouldn't ask you no questions on why you in here. I wouldn't put you in a live flight helicopter. Then I got to deal with all the police. They're going to ask me, why you didn't shoot her in the leg? Could he beat her up with your hands? Would you do it all over again?" They're going to ask me, they're going to play the million question game, interrogate me on why I hurt you. And if I answer any of those questions wrong, I just got the steel bracelets put on me, and I'm off to Loose State Justice Center trying to explain to a judge why I hurt you for entering my house. That's the only reason I don't do you. And that's my crackhead update, because that was a crackhead move. I don't know what her game was, but if she do it the second time, I'm not even worrying about what the cops gonna say. You do it the second time, you don't get no pass. I'm trying to live my life the right way. I done been through too much drama in my life. My poor life, I done saw too much violence. And I always tell them, don't let the sweet taste fool you. Don't let it fool you. That's my crackhead update. I was at home all yesterday. I didn't even go nowhere. I had a package coming from Amazon. Then my old lady had hurt her leg, so I gotta stay and take care of her. And she's all right now. She up moving around. She young, she gonna be okay. She just had a deep muscle sprain. And y'all know what it is. Y'all get your shanks out and let's ride. Yeah, I'm doing 2 videos a day. I gotta do my Patreon. Y'all visit me over on Patreon. The link will be in the description. I wild out over there. Over here, I got to go by guidelines and a lot of things I can't say because the bot will pick it up and you'll get flagged. I was just reading an article last night. And this young rapper, I don't know who he is, young thug, young crazy, well, they got all type of crazy ass name. I can basically keep up with the R&B singers. But these rappers, there's too many of them, I can't keep up with them. Well, anyway, this guy made a statement. He said, "You're not a man just because you fight." He said, "But you is a man if you kill him." You know, maybe in another jurisdiction, you might get away with that. But here in Dallas, Texas, if you kill someone, you got a murder case. And it's not self-defense. And you are broke. You can't hire one of these high-octane attorneys to represent you to get you a lesser included offense or small sentence. Your time will start at 50 years. That's Dallas County's favorite number, 50. For unexplained, unjustified murder, you will get 50 and above here in Dallas. I can't speak on other jurisdictions, but I can speak on this one, on what they do. If you go into Texas prison, you'll see so many guys from Dallas County All of them got 50 years and above. 50 is their favorite number. And a lot of these guys enter a plea bargain agreement for a 50-year sentence. Now, I can understand under Texas sentencing law maybe why you'll be forced to plead guilty. Your attorney telling you, hey, I can't win this case, or you got a public defender. You ain't going to beat the case. You're going to have a jury trial, and you actually think you're going to win when 95% of the people are convicted, only 5% are acquitted, and you got a public defender? He's not going to hire investigators and all. You know, you ain't got none of that coming. And a guy look at it and say, on a 50, I got to serve 25 years to be eligible for parole. Key word, eligible. That don't mean you going nowhere. How you going to explain to a 26-year-old parole officer who had to struggle, take out student loans, he's still in debt. He come from a low inner city neighborhood or some small town. He didn't have money. His family wasn't wealthy, and he made it in life. He didn't go rob and kill people. How you going to explain to them why you just dry and shot this man? Oh, he disrespected me. Oh, come on, man. When in essence, if you kill someone here in Dallas County, you basically have killed yourself. You have killed yourself right along with the victim. Because you're going to serve so much time in prison, and you're going to wish a many days you never shot that guy or stabbed him or beat him to death over some petty. It's not a. This is a stand your ground state where you ain't got to run from no one. You can defend yourself. But that won't be that majority of the time. That's not the case. Your whole intent was to kill this guy. It's premeditated. And that's how you're going to be charged by the grand jury. That's how the DA going to present it to the jury, that you planned this murder. You didn't even try to use any type of negotiating skills or to just walk away. You can easily walk away. To me, that's a hell of a man who can walk away. You can't think with emotion. And most guys are so feminized till they think with emotion. That's how they think. They don't use no logic and no reasoning. None whatsoever. You know, me, I try to avoid people because people underestimate you, or they just think they bulletproof, or they just don't care about going to jail. I look at a lot of people, man, they don't even care. You got to care about yourself. Because when you shoot this guy, you done killed yourself right along with it. You're going to be in prison so long, in a many days in prison, you're going to wish like hell you'd have just walked away. I wouldn't have had a firearm with you. Sometimes you get in different circumstances, negotiating skills don't work. That's why I try to avoid those things. I'm at home a lot. I go shopping. I ride around. I got a place I go over in Oak Cliff. I sit around, kick it with those guys maybe a couple hours. Then I'm gone, back home. Especially due to this pandemic, I do not want to be around a lot of people. And I received a text. In one of my videos, I discussed that I was struggling real bad, and Mr. Jesse Aguilar helped me out. I was standing downtown Dallas in the West End, and it was cold as hell that night. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. And he called me and offered me a place to live. I stayed at this man, well, he got several homes, but I stayed at one of his homes for over a year. And didn't have to pay no rent and no utilities. He paid all of that for me. And he never put pressure on me on when I'm going to get myself together. He let me work at my own pace. Now, I got a text from him last night. He's in the hospital. He's got COVID-19. And he's 72 years old. And his underlying condition is that he's a cancer patient survivor. The cancer is in remission. Now, listen at the tone of his voice. And from reading his text, I know this guy because I used to talk to him every day. His outlook seemed bleak. I hope like hell that this man can make it. This is one good guy. His name is Mr. Jesse Aguilar. Matter of fact, I got to go over to his house today because I got some mail I got to go pick up. Now, finally, COVID-19 has struck close to me, someone who I personally know. And he told me, said, hey, man, you don't want this. They have him in isolation. Now, they have the so-called vaccination they can give you that deter the outset from the COVID-19. You can put it into remission. And I told him about that in a text. And they do give it to senior citizens because they are at risk. Now, I hope this man is able to make it because he got a nice family. Man, this man lived a good life. He never been inside of a police car. Never, ever been to jail. Never, ever. Always worked all his life. He owned his business. He owned his rental property. He owned a construction company. This man built a good life for his family. And shout out to the Aguilar family. Man, I hope Jesse make it, man. He's get out of the hospital and I can go over there one day, me and him stand around and talk like we always do. Finally done hit close to home. And I'm going to put further restrictions on myself. I told my old lady that no one else, no one is coming inside of my house. I don't care who he is, you're not coming here. That ain't happening. When I go to a store, I do not be all up around people. I practice the social distancing. I don't want you all up in my space. And I'm not going to be in your space. I do my shopping, and I'm out of that store, back in the car, back driving home. That's basically the extent of me interacting with other people. I got to make my Patreon video. I got to do 2 of them today. From getting that message from Mr. Aguilar, that kind of took the wind out of my sail. I had good subject matter, but I just can't do it, man. This is a good guy, and he helped me. I would have made it, but I wouldn't have had it as good as I did dealing with Mr. Aguilar. This man gave me the benefit of the doubt, and he know I've been through hell, and he used to tell me, hey, man, I'm not pressing you, and he never told me I had to move. He never said that. It was common sense told me I can't stay at this man's house forever. Common sense told me that. It's time to move around. And when I got me some resources, I went and got my own spot. Also, I received a call last night from one of my childhood friends. Me and this guy was raised up together. He contacted me. Me and him probably will meet in a neutral spot, because I do not want no one at my house. You're not coming in here unless I got a maintenance problem and the maintenance man enter my house in order to fix it, prepare something. No one else is coming inside this house. That's not happening. Y'all join me over on Patreon. I wild out over there. I do the food. I can't do it here on YouTube because of their guidelines and their policies. I thank you for watching. Keep your shanks ready, and let's ride. Like and subscribe.